This tells the story of events in 2025, where the development of AI technology has developed very rapidly. Human work has been replaced with AI robots, ranging from simple jobs to sophisticated jobs such as astronauts in space. The most dangerous thing is that they detonated a nuke in Los Angeles. So a decision was made to combat artificial intelligence or AI, which is often found in robots, which are also called Nirmata. Western countries are fighting against AI to protect humanity from extinction. But it is opposed by countries in East Asia, South Asia, and Southeast Asia. Then the military tried to kill Nirmata by developing the USS Nomad, or North American Orbital Aerospace Defense, as a sophisticated space station that could launch destructive attacks from orbit. A U.S. Army sergeant named Joshua Taylor was an undercover agent with his wife named Maya Fey, who the military believed was Nirmata's daughter, and attacked their house. The secret agent told Joshua to use Maya to find Nirmata. Maya runs away and is hit by Nomad's next attack. Joshua returned to Nomad base and received his next instructions and what he had to work on. After that, Joshua was ordered to hunt down a new weapon engineered by Nirmata called Alpha O, which was believed to be able to destroy Nomad. Joshua went straight to the village where the weapons were hidden and had to destroy them. Joshua continued searching and came to a place where he thought the weapons made by Nirmata were hidden. But what a surprise to Joshua, because the weapon that was thought to be able to destroy Nomad was a small child, usually called Alfie, who Joshua had to destroy. Of course, Joshua was stunned and hesitated to kill a small child, and suddenly Joshua was shot by someone to protect Alfie from Joshua's attack. Then the person told Alfie to run away and get out of the room. Outside there was a great war going on. The military led by Colonel Howell. Alfie, who was still in the room, was still at the table and drawing like a child. Joshua of course didn't want to kill Alfie as ordered and tried to get him out of the room. Joshua took Alfie away from there because Nomad was targeting him to kill him. Joshua and Alfie even passed by an AI robot being produced by the local community, which had to be destroyed by the military. Joshua's presence is of course monitored by the community because he is their enemy. The AI robot that has been prepared for this will attack if there is a chance to meet Joshua. It's just that Alfie can use his mind to save them both. It is clear that Alfie is not just any child. He has the power to prevent people who would try to kill him and Joshua. One of the AI soldiers who already knows who Joshua really is Harun, who also protects Alfie and orders his men to protect Alfie from Nomad attacks who continue to hunt them, especially Alfie. Harun tries to hide Alfie from Nomad's pursuit. But this time Nomad came with a very large force with sophisticated war equipment and destroyed the village. Even robots attack them equipped with bombs. Howell tries a new way to destroy the AI humans by deploying robots equipped with bombs on their bodies. One of the robots got out of the plane and ran towards Harun's troops and was waiting for him with a rifle. Harun and his troops shot at the robot to prevent it from entering their area. But the robot was still able to enter and finally exploded and killed several of Harun's members. The second robot was about to run, but was blocked by Alfie, and the robot stopped and looked down. Alfie uses her powers to stop the robot. Then Joshua appears and takes Alfie away from the robot, which then explodes. Joshua took Alfie to a room to be treated. But in that room there was a woman who was equipped with tools all over her body. Joshua was surprised because the woman was Maya, his wife, who was being hugged by Alfie. Joshua really regrets his actions because it was Maya who became Nomad's hunter and killed him. Suddenly Howell appeared in the room to hand Alfie over to him. Of course Joshua wasn't willing. Alfie mobilizes his powers to prevent the bomb from exploding on Howell's body, but is misunderstood by Howell's members and the bomb explodes, killing Howell. Joshua tries to get Alfie out of the location and avoid the pursuing Nomad soldiers. But Nomad soldiers have come and surrounded the place to capture Alfie, who is considered a danger to human life and must be destroyed. Finally the Nomad soldiers manage to catch Alfie and Joshua and separate them. The Nomad soldiers will take Joshua and Alfie to Nomad headquarters. When he arrived at the office, Joshua was immediately ordered by the Nomad leadership to immediately kill Alfie. At that time, Alfie was helpless and Joshua was ready to kill Alfie, and it seemed that Alfie had given up and was crying. It seems Alfie is dead and will be taken out of the room to be thrown away. But it was just Joshua's trick. Alfie was still alive. On the way, Alfie used his powers so that the car carrying him overturned and Joshua managed to get him out of the location and escape with Alfie. Joshua arrives at an airport and Alfie uses his powers again to open the gate and they successfully board the plane. But the Nomad commander knew this and directed the plane to the Nomad center. Joshua and Alfie, who were on the plane, realized that they were being taken to the Nomad center and the plan was to arrest them. From the control center, Nomad has monitored the condition of aircraft entering their area. All passengers had been disembarked except Joshua and Alfie, who were still on the plane. Nomad soldiers come and shoot gas that will suffocate Joshua and Alfie. It turned out that Joshua and Alfie were ready and waiting for the soldiers with helmets that had been used as anti-gas. Suddenly Joshua opened the plane door and all the Nomad soldiers were sucked out of the plane. Alfie controls the plane with his mind. Meanwhile, the Nomad control center tries to control the plane. Then Joshua installed a bomb on the wall at the Nomad control station and the bomb would explode after a set time. Alfie got out of the plane and went into the room where Maya's body was and took her out of the room. And from a distance Alfie could see the Nomad station explode. Alfie tries to revive Maya by entering data that Howell had downloaded before he died. At the station control center, Nomad managed to catch Joshua with sophisticated equipment such as a proboscis that was controlled like a robot, which made him helpless, and Alfie tried to help Joshua escape. Even though it was released, Joshua couldn't get out of the room because the exit door had been locked automatically from the control center. Joshua realized that the station would explode any minute because he had planted a bomb. Joshua said to leave that place, because this Nomad station will be destroyed soon. Of course Alfie didn't want to and asked to come out with him. Alfie then exits and is placed in a capsule and glides to Earth. The Nomad station exploded and was witnessed by AI residents on Earth, including Alfie, who was sad about Joshua's death but happy about the destruction of the Nomad station.